As I'm sure you know by now, I'm Robson Green, the actor who likes to dabble in a spot of fishing. In fact, for over 30 years, I was quite happy just fishing for salmon and trout on the tranquil rivers of the northeast.
But a couple of years ago, that all changed.
Over 2 series of extreme fishing, my eyes have been open to some of the most mind-blowing fishing on the planet.
Oh my God, look at this creature.
I've had the lows. No! And I've had the highs.
Yeah, baby!
And quite frankly, I'm addicted.
That is why we came here! Look at that fish!
Now I'm back for more. Much more.
Yes, it's time for the Extreme Fishing World Tour.
I'm going to be spending the next 4 out of 5 months on the road.
Did it! Yes, we did it!
Traveling over 60,000 miles to 14 different countries on 4 different continents.
Yes, and he's in! Yes.
This is angling heaven.
All in the most extreme conditions imaginable.
This really is.
I'll be chucking a hook into 9 different seas and oceans. Meeting all kinds of crazy fishermen.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
And risking life and limb. All in pursuit of the scariest,
Oh my goodness! Yes!
weirdest,
I have always wanted to catch one of these.
most powerful fish on the planet.
This is the longest I have ever had to fight a fish.
Yes!
It's my biggest ever challenge.
That fish.
Oh yes.
We got a fish on! Yes! We got him! This is Extreme Fishing!
My world tour has begun in dramatic Africa, where I've been hunting tiger fish at Zimbabwe's awesome Victoria Falls and battling the mighty marlin in stunning Kenya.
I caught it! The black marlin! Makeri indica!
Then it was on to China for a spot of crazy communist carp fishing.
Have you ever seen anything as spectacular as that?
Now my epic fishing odyssey takes me to the Indian subcontinent and the vibrant tropical country of Sri Lanka. With over 800 miles of Indian Ocean coastline, it's no wonder fishing is a traditional way of life here. And these waters are home to all sorts of monsters. Sri Lanka is the teardrop-shaped island off the southern coast of India, a 9-hour flight from the UK. Now all I have to do is get there. Sri Lanka, here I go. And just the thought of all those curries is causing havoc.
I'm nowhere near Sri Lanka already on the toilet.
I'm beginning my fishing odyssey in Kandy. It's 5 hours inland from the capital, Colombo. But I'm just in time for the final day of the Perahera, one of the world's biggest Buddhist festivals.
Well, if I was tired before, I'm awake now. There's drumming, there's singing, there's dancing. Basically, Sri Lanka's answer to the Mardi Gras. And it lasts 11 days. I was just about to pick one up. I thought they were coconuts. It's elephant poo. If the fishing's as mental as this place, I'm in for one hell of a trip.
It's a sight for sore eyes, literally, given how jet-lagged I am. And even worse, my hotel is right in the middle of it.
I mean, for goodness sake, it's been going on for 6 hours. I can't hear myself think. Turn it down just a tad.
Just need bed. Head has turned to porridge.
Was that real last night? No, there were. There were 500 elephants outside my bedroom window.
I've had almost no sleep, but at least it's time to go fishing. Unfortunately, that means driving along the unbelievably chaotic roads here.
It would be hard
driver has not stopped beeping that horn, so there's no chance of getting any sleep. But I love it. I'm happy on extreme fishing. Extreme travelling more like. Yeah, you keep beeping, that's it.
I've travelled 120 miles south to the seaside town of Kogala. Like many other small fishing towns along the Sri Lankan coastline, it's still badly scarred by the tsunami which hit Asia on Boxing Day 2004. Over 30,000 people lost their lives in Sri Lanka alone.
Bizarrely, the signature for the tsunami meant the ocean went out hundreds of metres. And it exposed not only shipwrecks, but thousands of fish. Thousands of fish were just flapping on the sand. And because all these people along the coastline are fishermen, they all ran out and started gathering the fish. And sadly, when the wave came, generations of fishing families were just wiped out in seconds.
But fishing along this coast does continue, including one traditional technique I've never seen before. Yes, it's stilt fishing. I'm here to meet someone who's been a stilt fisherman for nearly 30 years, just like his father and grandfather. And if his name's anything to go by, we should get on.
Judy.
Your name is Geordie?
Yes.
Well, where I'm from in England, we are called Geordies.
Yeah, cool Judy.
Did you lose anything in the tsunami? Did you lose family, friends?
Only my village, 20 people dead. My house finished.
Your house finished.
In the face of such a tragedy, it's great to know that Geordie is keeping his family's stilt fishing tradition going. What isn't so great, however, is that today, I'm to have a go myself. Time for an enormous nappy.
Oh goodness, it's like the generation game. So you do it.
See? Geordie's helping Geordies. A bit tight.
Steady there, steady.
It's very sumo, isn't it, Geordie?
Okay.
Okay, let's go stilt fishing!
Patterns of stilts in the coastal shallows have been part of the local landscape for centuries. They might be beautiful to look at, but the stilt fishermen who use them have it tough. Sitting on a thin plank for hours each day to catch small mackerel and sardines, which they sell for a penny each in the local market. Trouble is, I'm not sure these particular stilts were built to carry this particular Geordie.
All right, lads. Good day for it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Geordie, you sit on a stilt for about 4 to 5 hours?
That is 4 hours sitting here.
Not hurt your bottom?
No problem.
No problem?
No problem.
You've got a tough bottom. Geordies, man. You've got tough asses. I just drop my prawn on the bottom here.
Prawns also.
Feel the bite, pull the fish out. What is the most fish you have caught?
1 hour, 100 fish.
You caught 100 fish in 1 hour?
Fish. Only this also.
This must be a doddle.
We're going to make a fortune in that market. Me and you are going to be going home in limousines. We're going to get that many fish.
And I'm nearly off to a flyer.
Oh! I had a fish! I wasn't concentrating. Taking me bait. Look at that. Took my bait. You put a prawn in there.
But it looks like the locals know something I don't.
Where's all the fishermen gone? They've off. Where have all the fishermen gone?
No fish coming.
There's no fish coming.
Not coming.
They've buggered off.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yes.
We haven't got time. I've got other countries to visit.
And another one bites the dust. They've all decided there aren't enough fish today and have packed it in. As usual, us Geordies are the last men standing.
So we're the only Geordies daft enough to remain out here.
Huh?
People must think we're daft. People must think we're silly. Being out here, just me and you. I'm enjoying it though, Geordie. It's good fun.
It's an awkward and frankly a rather painful way to fish. But I'm determined to catch something and prove them all wrong. But an hour later, even my only mate throws in the towel.
Finally, Geordie, has deserted another Geordie. That's friendship for you. I'm not leaving till I catch a fish.
My noble efforts even draw a small but appreciative crowd.
Obviously, they think I'm stupid.
Oh well, at least it's an audience.
Oh, where are the sardines, my bonny hinny? Oh, where are the coral fish? Bring them to me, so I don't look stupid on national TV. I just need an extreme fish for my tea.
But after 6 fishless hours up on me stilt, I've run out of time. And a rescue party is dispatched to put me out of my misery.
Looks like you've been to bloody pub and left me on my own. Been to see your wife and family. Well, I'm bloody working for a living here.
No fish isn't the best of starts for a programme about fishing.
I frighten fish, you see. Fish fear me. Yes, they fear me. They've seen the programme.
So far, I've caught out, apart from a dicky tummy. So before I leave bustling Candy for a spot of fishing in the countryside, I'm off to the pharmacy to sort myself out. That is, if I don't crash first.
I just nearly killed a guy. We're all gonna die. Now, there are some essential things one needs when one is fishing in Sri Lanka. Are you born? Do you have anything that would stop me from getting diarrhea? Imodium, yes. I've heard of that. Excellent.
And the chemists here also stock a few items you won't find back home.
Sorry, you sell crack? I've never come across a place that sells crack over the counter.
This is for cracked heels.
Oh, cracked heels. I'll take 2, just in case, you know.
Prepared for any eventuality, I'm finally on my way. Soon, though, it's time for a bite to eat. And so far in Sri Lanka, it's been curry for every meal.
I'm smiling, but my eyes are doing something completely different.
I think something's about to blow.
The sooner those drugs kick in, the better. I'm heading for Wabulpane near the Udawalawe National Park, 50 miles south of Kandy, for a bit of fishing with a big difference.
So I'm here waiting for a sanka. A sanka, the best fisherman in Sri Lanka, apparently.
Hi, Robson.
A sanka, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I've heard so much about you.
We could have fished in a beautiful lake or a serene stream. But no, this is extreme fishing, so we're doing it in some 3 million-year-old caves. Asanka says he's caught catfish and even giant eels deep in the caves. This I have to see.
Asanka, what type of fishing requires me to wear a foam crash helmet, a surgical mask, and a pair of marigolds? I mean, this is extreme fishing, not how clean is your cave.
Yeah, but the thing is, this cave inside, lots of bats, millions of bats are there.
Millions?
Millions of bats.
Are we going to get pooed on?
Yeah.
Just getting down to the fishing bat cave is physical enough. But that's not the worst of it.
See, but you lot get it home. Are the lovely sights and the wonderful sounds. What you haven't got is the smell of bat excrement. I do it for the glamour, you know.
And we've even got to have a medic on standby. That can't be good.
Do you know what? All I wanted was a quiet day's fishing. It's like the surreal Geordie version of Indiana Jones.
Be careful, this is water with back shape.
Yeah.
The stench in here really is appalling.
It's like I've walked into a giant bat's fart. You okay there?
You have to find a way.
Got any air freshener on you? Huh? You hear that? Been pooed on already.
There are bats everywhere, and they've all been out for the night and need the loo.
Quickly, brolly and be on. I mean,
You have to
what
walk
sort
more.
of fish would live in a place like this, Asanka? Oh, it's cockroaches, there's millions of them! Ah! I mean, this has to be The most extreme place I've ever fished in. It's just a shame it's all covered in bats.
At the bottom of the cave is the small pool where a sanka has apparently caught eels before.
A sanka?
Yeah,
What type of fish are we going to get here?
we're gonna get giant eel.
Giant eel or no giant eel? Ain't going in my stomach. I'm being on.
And the bat poo just keeps on coming.
It's raining. Oh my God! That's water. Please tell me that's water.
This is water.
Yeah, that's good.
This had better not be a wind-up.
Oh, so slippy. If we don't catch a fish, a sanka,
We will.
I'm gonna get those bats to suck your blood.
And I've come all the way down here, and the sanka's got me holding the light.
I've come all this way in this cave, and all I'm doing is lamp duty.
Okay, here.
Oh, yeah. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Please. I'll pay you any amount of money. Because these two are off their heads. They're bonkers.
This is worse than watching Middlesbrough play Sunderland. I'm off.
You think I'm going back down there to fish? You must be joking. I'm covered in bad. I'm going home. See ya, you bunch of loonies.
A sanka's soaked to the bone, but determined to stay in there until he gets a bite.
I don't know what's happened this time, you know. Last time when I was here, I used to catch bigger giant eels, singing catfish, and many varieties of fish. Today we get nothing. I don't know why.
But after 2 hours, even a sanka admits defeat. You know, I've only just met a sanka, but his judgment is already in serious doubt.
Come on then. How many you caught? How many did you catch?
Nothing, man.
Where's the giant eels?
I wonder where they have gone, you know.
Let's think why that is a sanka. Could it be of the bat poo?
Not because of that.
No. Do you know the chemical
Maybe
makeup
that's
of poo?
Maybe that's because of yesterday's rain.
Yesterday's rain.
Unexpected rain, you know.
I think it's to do with probably the 200,000 tons of bat poo that are in there.
I still haven't caught anything in Sri Lanka. This is getting desperate.
I just want to catch a fish. And I've taken some local knowledge, and they say the best bait around here is a little spider. There you have it.
My first fish in Sri Lanka, and they're whoppers.
Look at that. Raspora. It's better than fish fingers. It's a good job I turned up, isn't it? Good job I was here. Yeah. Has you been such a kind host? You like it? You don't want to try. You know something. You don't like Raspora? Well, if you don't want me fish, I bet I've got something you'd like. You want some crack? It's for your feet. That'll sort you out. A couple of days, be as right as rain. Thank you.
I know I haven't had much luck fishing in this area, but desperate times mean desperate measures. Believe it or not, I've just discovered the best fishing in Sri Lanka is just outside my hotel room door.
All right, if I just take a couple, please let me just catch a couple. I'm starving! No, I'm just feeding them. Yeah, just feeding them.
It's clear that my fishing in Sri Lanka needs all the help it can get.
Because at the moment, I feel like a jerk at one end of the line, waiting for a jerk at the other.
So I've come to the beautiful river of Madhuganga, home to a Buddhist shrine and Sri Lanka's second largest wetland, where the brackish water means there's a chance to catch everything from barracuda to mangrove jack. Local legend Dickie has been fishing for over 60 years. Surely I can catch something with him.
If I hear this, while on the boat.
Yeah, the screaming reel.
That excites me. So much so that my wife keeps a reel under the bed.
I like it.
Yeah.
Hey! Dicky's a comic!
Yeah.
I love it!
And like many Sri Lankans, Dicky's a Buddhist, so I'm hoping he'll bring me some good karma.
I think I'm losing my touch. I think fish are scared of me. I need to be more approachable.
I feel today's the day.
Dicky suggests visiting the Buddhist shrine. The resident priest understandably can't speak a word of English. But I'm hoping he'll say a prayer and bless me and my rod.
Mama,
Sangha,
Sangha,
Sarana,
Sarana,
Yummy.
Yummy. Thank you.
But there's a major flaw in my cunning plan. Buddhist culture decrees that all God's creatures have an equal right to live.
Everyone, everything, animals are all afraid of death. So actually, you should not kill.
Oh dear. Now I'm in a terrible quandary.
Well, I truly believe we're going to catch today, Dickie.
Yes, definitely.
But what I do with the fish when I catch it,
Yeah.
it's going to be a mystery, eh?
I'm
torn, Dickie, I'm torn. I've got a fair idea what I'm going to do. Let's wait and see. I think you've got a fair idea what I'm going to do, haven't you, Dickie?
Definitely. I heard the word barbecue.
Time to start fishing.
And we've just been to the temple,
Yeah.
and I know we're going to catch.
1 hour in, and still no luck. In fact, I think that priest has done more harm than good.
Well, I've had 2 bites. It's going to be third time lucky. It's time they're going to stay on.
With just a few nibbles and no screaming reel to excite my new friend Dickie, I'm starting to lose my marbles.
This is it. This is the moment I am desperate for. I'm gonna catch a barracuda for you and me and us all.
Amazingly, Dickie isn't that impressed with the singing. He's obviously as desperate for a fish as I am.
Just give it a bit of time. Patience, man. There's already one guy there. You see how patient he is?
I'm seeing how patient he is. Look how old he is.
Yeah, true.
He started fishing at the age of 16. Look at him. Still
Very
here.
true, yeah.
With all these fishermen out and about, you'd think I must be in the right place.
If you are up there, cut me some slack, will ya?
It's now 5 hours since we left the temple. Dickie suggests we stop trawling and head to a small island for one last go at it.
Well, I think we're going to have fish surprise tonight. What's the surprise? There's no fish, Dickie.
And if it's any consolation to you, Robson, can you hear the chant in the background?
Yeah. Is that the chief monk?
Yes.
You see, they don't want us to catch here in Sri Lanka. Can you hear the chant? Translated, they're saying, fish, stay away from Robson Green of Extreme Fishing 3.
And now the crocs are circling, ready to eat any failed Geordie fishermen who happen to throw themselves in out of frustration. Then, with barely half an hour's light left, I'm in.
I got a fish.
Woo! Yeah, just took it straight away. Excellent. Excellent. Come on, chant all you like. It's not a big fish, but it's a fish. Don't want to lose it, don't want to lose it. Can't see it showing colour. What we got there? Mangrove jack? Oh, he's gone under the rock. Just on there. He may come up. Get him in the net there, Dickie.
Yeah, he goes. Yeah, well done.
Thank Buddha for that.
We did it!
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
The sun was setting.
Thank you.
I knew it.
Thank you.
Yes! There you have it. My first ever mangrove jack. Beautiful coloration there. Reddish head, beautiful pearl-like lateral. He's got some serious teeth on him.
Envy of most dentists, I guess. Yeah.
Beautiful looking fish, but most importantly, we have dinner. I've thought about what the monk said to me. I've worked out the dilemma.
Okay.
Should we put him back or should we keep him? I'm hungry. Take a wild guess.
How you going?
Wow, look at that. Buhumastuti. Buhumastuti. Right, Dickie. My first taste of Mangrove Jack. That's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
I will go.
You
for
must
taste
try
too,
some.
yes.
That's stunning. Simply caught, simply cooked, and tastes beautiful. I took on board what the monk said, but I'm really glad we decided not to throw the fish back, and we have it for dinner tonight. Nice to meet you, Dickie.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you, my friend.
Godspeed.
Now, after yesterday's surprise catch, I've decided to be nice to Mother Nature and feed some of her precious creations.
Bit of melon.
Even the cheeky ones.
You know what? You can't eat a banana in peace without monkeys wanting a slice of one. As for the little... Oh,
Hopefully,
there you go.
now I'll be allowed to catch another fish. The next fishing spot is right in Sri Lanka's hilly interior, on the deepest stretch of her longest river, the Mahaweli. Worryingly, though, I'm fishing with my old mate, Asanka, who didn't exactly come up trumps in the caves. On the menu today, though, is Sri Lanka's iconic fighting fish, the Masia. And this time, at least, the setting looks promising.
absolutely beautiful. What a stunning spot. Bloody hell, do you see that fish just splashed there?
Yeah, you see?
That's a big one.
That's a big one. You see?
That was the Masia?
That's Masia.
It's a good sign of Sanka!
Yeah.
The Masia prefers deep stretches of river with strong currents, and maggots won't do it for this beast.
This is mixed of jackfruit, bread, and corn.
Sorry, just a test. I saw one down there, actually. I saw one down there. Did you see it? There was one just there. Did you see it? That cat. I'm looking at right dickhead here. Credibility's on the floor here, Asanka.
Even after I sort out my dodgy casting,
There you go.
no nibbles on my cornballs. So we head downstream.
Yep, we need to catch before it gets dark, Asanka.
Much like myself, Asanka's a bit of a dab hand at singing. Maybe I should give my old manager Simon Cowell a call. Nah, maybe not.
Been a bit of a singer me time, Sanka. 3 number ones. Yeah. Kept Oasis off the number 1 spot, Wonderwall. They were gutted. They're feeding 2. Oh, yeah.
The Masia are being pretty fussy tonight, though. Not a bite in sight. And it's not long before Asanka's huffing and puffing.
Oh, the deep fisherman's sigh. Did you hear it? Asanka just walked by and went... I know that sound, Asanka. It's a sound of defeat. We've only got an hour fishing left, and I haven't travelled 6,000 miles to blank. I don't want to blank in Sri Lanka.
Don't cry, man.
Sun's disappearing, Asanka.
Surely I'm not going to miss out with Asanka again.
Oh,
I can't say why.
No, you can't say why, can you? No.
Asanka's supposed to be Sri Lanka's best fisherman. But I haven't caught anything with him yet. They might be on a diet, you know?
Maybe.
Might be conscious of how they look. They're a beautiful looking fish. You know, they take care of how they look. You know, they look in the mirror and go, you know, does my bum look big in these scales? You know? I mean, the thing is, Asanka, I mean, if we caught a Masia every 5 minutes, it would be boring, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it's called fishing and not...
Catching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll come back tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be beaten.
We are not going to give up this.
No. We will not be defeated. The plan is to grab a few hours kip before getting up early for another go. If the mozzies will let me, that is.
Mosquitoes got in. The net's not keeping the mosquitoes out, it's keeping them in. Oh, you know, people ask me why I do this job. Is it the locations? Is it the people? I go, no. It's the accommodation and the glamour. Hope you're enjoying extreme fishing with a off fisherman.
It's 3 a.m.
Right, Priantha. Morning, Mr. Robson. Rise and shine. It's fishing time. Come on.
Tired and crabby, I set off with driver Priantha. It's now or never to catch a Masia. And guess what? Just like in the Batcave, when fishing expert Asanka arrives, he's got a rather unlikely excuse for why we didn't catch yesterday.
3 days before, these people, village people, have dynamite here to catch Masia.
What, dynamited the water?
In this water.
Yeah?
I don't believe a word of it. And to top it all, now he's fishing with a flower.
What are they feeding on? I don't think it's the flower.
And what's killing me is that there are fish in here.
You see that? You see the fish in there? Dynamite hasn't scared them off. There's hundreds here.
We still aren't catching them, though. I'm starting to lose the faith.
Asanka, the best fisherman in Sri Lanka. You know what else rhymes with Asanka, don't you?
No point of fishing anymore here because I feel because of that dynamite scene.
But finally, we do get a bite. And is it mine or Mr. Lucky Asanka's? No, it's Priantha's. And he's the driver.
Yes, he's got a fish! He's got a fish! It's not a big fish, but it's a fish! What we got there, Priantha?
Tiny one.
It's a baby Masia?
I think it's baby, yeah.
Hang on. And it's gone. It was far too small. We had to let that go. That's what you call a very quick release. Oh,
And the next bite? Yes, that's Priantha's as well.
Had a bite? Well done. Let it run, let it run. Let it run. Good lad. Let it run. The I'll come and give you a hand. Hang on. It's a small machine. It is.
I'm not gonna drop this little beauty.
This is a baby Masia from Sri Lanka. Look at those beautiful scales. That really is a pearl of a fish. And as this fish gets bigger, the scales are so beautiful they use it as jewellery. And they make them into playing cards. What we need to do now is catch Mum and Dad. But we did it. It's what we came for. What more do you want? I'm hysterically happy.
Question is, can me or Asanka, supposedly the proper fisherman, catch the next one?
Well, this is how loyal a fisherman Asanka is. He's just discovered we've caught small Masia on light tackle. He's nicked me rod, and me line, and me bait. But I'm not bothered.
Now it's an even battle. And just imagine my disappointment when this happens.
I got a fish. Straight. You say.
Yeah?
You say.
You certainly have.
Yeah, man.
Good lad.
You go
Straight in. What had that on?
Yeah.
That's a nice mistake.
Yeah.
Well done. I had every faith in you. I never doubted you for 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
This is Masia.
This Masia?
Yeah.
There you have it. That's about a pound. That's like the older brother of the one we caught before. All right, it's not massive, but it's what we came to Sri Lanka for.
Masia.
Masia. Well done.
But I've run out of time, and annoyingly, the Masia has beaten me.
Priantha caught a Masia. And although it pains me to say it, Asanka caught a Masia as well. I tried and I tried and I tried, but to no avail. But you know what they say? You can't beat them, join them.
Sri Lanka is certainly proving a frustrating place to catch. So, time to up the ante.
Yeah, we caught our little fish and we've had a laugh. But now it's time to get out there, the Indian Ocean. Because this is called extreme fishing, not extremely small fish.
It's looking a bit choppy, though. I've headed right down to the south coast of Sri Lanka and the fishing village of Habantota. The whole place was destroyed in the 2004 tsunami. And fishing here is more about survival than saving endangered species.
It's something you don't see every day in your local supermarket. It's a ray wing. And these things are protected in most countries around the world. Obviously not in Sri Lanka. But it's how they do their fishing here.
There's a huge variety of fish that can be caught here.
Along with the yellowfin, the bonita, and the snapper, the bigger fish are starting to come in. You've got a 60-pound hammerhead there. And that'll bring a lot of money in this market.
Seeing all this catch has really got my hopes up that I can land myself something big out there.
Out of all the fish in Sri Lanka, the sea fish is the most expensive because very tasty, yes? Very tasty. I'm going out on a boat and I'm going to catch one.
But there's a big problem. Yes, I'm fishing with my bad luck charm, a sanka again.
Hey, how you boring, the sanka?
Hello, man.
Yeah?
You ready for fishing?
Yeah.
But the sun is shining and I'm feeling confident. Today we're aiming high and looking for the ocean's biggest predators. Although the sea conditions are looking none too clever.
It is the monsoon season. Could get a bit choppy.
And this boat's filling me with all the confidence of the Titanic.
Great going that way. It's great pitching, rolling. I think there's going to be some carnage today. Feels like I'm in a 4-7.
After 3 hours at sea, it's finally time to start fishing. Despite the lack of big game equipment.
If I get anything bigger than 20 pound, I'm going to shoot out your frame here. I'll go straight from left to right. All feels slightly ad hoc, but that's how they do it out here.
And just as we near the reef, it starts to get properly rough.
And we've got 2 men down, dropping like flies. In all seriousness, seasickness is the worst feeling in the world.
It might be a bad time for the team, but finally I've banged into something serious.
Hold on to me there. Hold on to me, Asanka, hold on to me, because I may go over here. Got a bit of colour there? Yeah, we got a bit of colour.
Kawali, I told ya.
Kawali?
Kawali.
According to Asanka's knowledge, it should be Kawali. After 3.5 hours of butt-clenchingly awful and mind-numbing trawling, we're in Sri Lanka. But it's putting up a decent bite because it's just zinged out 100-pound trace out there. He's running, he's running. Shh, don't want to let him go into the boat. Oh, I said that's a fish! Well done, Asanka!
I said!
You said!
I said
I
that,
never
man.
doubted you for a second! Let's get that.
Careful.
It's an absolute beauty.
In Sri Lanka, they call it the black callaway. Off the coast of Africa and America, they call it jackfish. Just designed for speed and power. Believe it or not, if it doesn't get its prey with its mouth, the actual blow to the prey will kill him. You wouldn't like to meet this fella in a dark alley. But what a start! After 4 hours, you did it, Asanka. I never doubted you. That is extreme fishing. Get it?
And it's not long before we get another bite.
There you go.
Though picking them up in these seas is easier said than done.
You got it? Oh! Woof! Another beautiful specimen.
Suddenly, it all seems worth it.
After 4 hours of losing the will to live, I'm happy now. I'm switched on. I'm alive.
Fishing in beautiful Sri Lanka certainly proved a challenge.
I mean, what sort of fish would live in a place like this, Asanka?
But thanks to the wonderful fishermen I met along the way...
I like it. Hey, it's not a big fish, but it's a fish.
It turned into an unforgettable experience.
We did it.
And even my bad luck guide finally came good.
Oh, I said that's a
boat!